So in my last video, I may have said some things. Some pretty horrible things. Some things true, some things not true. Video might have gotten personal. It may have upset some people. But at the end of the day, you are now watching this video because you're going to see the making of that deck in action. And what somebody who has been drinking and is pretty high does when they're making a deck. So when I first logged on and decided to do this, I had lost a couple of matches back to back. Good combo decks, a lot of complexities going on, and I thought to myself, what is something that is simple and that men have enjoyed for generations? Something that comes to mind is beating off. It's a simple act. It's a motion that's repeated and until you're done. That's what I want in Magic. I want a motion and some repetition that's enjoyable and simple, but has that relieving finish. And that's what you're going to see today with this Fuck You deck. So my thought process initially was White Weenie. Back in the day, I used to play Spirit Link, used to play Savannah Lions, White Knights, Swords to Plowshares. Follow it up with an Armageddon or, some other nasty removal spells in the game, and it was always entertaining. It was quick. You didn't feel bad losing to it. You felt bad, or you felt good when you were playing it. So it was a crowd pleaser, and I like that simple game mechanic, that simple play. I'm a casual Magic the Gathering player. I'm casual daddy. I don't sit there behind the computer reading combos, watching videos for hours on end, or even in my spare time. I mean, I have better things to do. I can eat pussy. I can smoke a cigar. I can drink a shit ton of bourbon. I can do things that are more entertaining, in my opinion, to me. So what you get as a result is someone who doesn't know a lot about all the cards in Magic, but knows the rules. I like quick games. I like to be able to come down and play, and 10 minutes later, I'm good. I'm finished. Again, going back to that simple thing we talked about earlier, 10 minutes and you finish. So this deck, starting off, was a one casting cost mana. I thought that'd be kind of clever and fun and would annoy people who saw that they were getting beat by a deck that was only filled with one casting cost. Well, you'll see, I start to see better options that cost more than one mana. So I start throwing them in here, no harm, no foul. I did pound a ton of White Claw before I made this deck. That's why you see me do it quite quickly. I really wanted to get back in the game. I was, like I said, pissed off about the previous couple of matches, and I felt that I needed to redeem myself. The mechanics of this deck are pretty simple. Fast creatures out, a lot of flyers on the board, small ability to pump them when needed, and one thing I also always have to play is a little bit of shutdown. So pacifism, Hushbringer, revoke existence, things that annoy your opponent but are needed to win games. I mean, you have to have some type of control or removal, it seems, to win in Magic these days, especially with the addition of Planeswalkers who can go fuck themselves. I'll be really honest. And you're going to laugh your ass off because I'm about to throw, this deck. But ever since the addition of Planeswalkers for me, again, I'm an old school player. They're fun. I mean, they're different. It adds a huge dynamic. Do I go with my opponent? Do I go with the walker? But man, those fuckers piss me off. But as you'll see by the matches after the making of this deck, the Planeswalker really, really comes in handy. So Gideon is he is a dick, but he's a big old dick. So I do like playing with him. He's fun. He's hard to remove, hard to deal with, as you'll see in these matches. So I want you to enjoy. But making this deck was a lot of fun. It was quick. It was easy. Kiggity, like a lot of things in my life. But I hope you enjoy these next few matches you're about to see after this deck build finishes. And thanks for liking and sharing. Casual Daddy.